Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls on all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's Monday, May 15th, 2023, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Varsity baseball action as Walpole High hosts the Newton North High Tigers in a Bay State Conference interdivision game from Jack L. Dracker Field on the Byrd Middle School campus in East Walpole. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be providing all the play-by-play action for today's game, along with cameraman Nick Piccirilli. The Orange and Blue will be chasing their fifth straight win today, coming in at 8-7 overall, 5-4, and in third place of the Herget Division of the Bay State Conference. After dropping a 2-0 count to Natick in their season and home opener, and a 7-3 count to St. John's Prep of Danvers, Walpole pulled out victories over Needham and Braintree, both by identical 3-2 scores, a 5-4 win over Westwood, and a 7-4 nod against the Zavarian brothers of Westwood. Coach Chris Costello's squad hit a roadblock at this point, however, dropping 5 straight to King Philip Regional, North Attleboro, Weymouth, Framingham, and Milton, before rebounding to topple Brookline 10-0, Mansfield 2-1, Weymouth 7-2, and Needham 7-4. Walpole has scored 57 runs to date, 8 more than they have allowed. The Orange and Blue are 3-6 at home, which is very unusual for them, but they're still ranked 17th in Division I in the latest MIAA Power Rankings, where the top 32 teams qualify for postseason play. Going back to 2015, Walpole has won 7 of 9 games with the Tigers. Newton North is in second place in the Cary Division at 5-4, 7-7 overall. The Orange and Black has won just one of their 6 road games and has outscored their opponents by 3 runs, 84-81. The Tigers come in on a 2-game winning streak with victories over Wellesley 10-4 and non-league Peabody in their last outing 10-0. Other teams who have fallen to Newton include Framingham 5-1, Wellesley 10-7, Catholic Memorial 7-3, Needham 12-8, and Brookline 10-7. Newton has lost to Natick, Lowell Catholic, Newton South, Boston College High, Braintree, Milton, and Natick. Newton North is 30th in the latest Division I MIAA Power Ranking, so they really need to get a winning streak going here in order to qualify for the second season, as we say. If you are interested in providing play-by-play or color commentary for any Walpole High sports, you should contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. It's an easy thing to do if you like sports or if you've got any interest at all in broadcasting. This would be a great foot in the door for you. Parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, grandparents, neighbors, friends, anybody at all is eligible to do this and to enjoy being up close and personal with the teams and the players themselves. So if you are interested, please contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. The starting lineups for today's game for the visiting Tigers, leading off the second baseman Ryan Huckabone. The left fielder Luke Dietz will be batting second, followed by first baseman Danny Tambaskia. Shortstop Miles Ooh will be batting cleanup, followed by designated hitter Daniel Yauman. Third baseman Sam Perrone is in the 6th spot, followed by center fielder Dominic Mayoka. Batting 8th and catching Kyle Hurley. The number 9 hitter is the right fielder Mike Pagan, and pitching and not batting is Desmond Fitzgerald Lara, who is 1-2. For your host team, the Walpole Orange and Blue, leading off second baseman Ryan Walsh, batting second, shortstop Jake Preto, with Jason Finkelstein in center field batting third. Catcher Corey Kilroy is batting cleanup, followed by first baseman Will Hendricks. Designated hitter Lucas Langone will be batting sixth, with the third baseman Paul Whalen in the seventh spot. Batting eighth and playing right field is Mike Corrigan, while playing left field and batting ninth is Logan Keys. Pitching today for Walpole is left-hander Matt Bianculli. All right, Ryan Huckabone stepping into the batter's box for the Tigers. Bianculli looks in for the sign. And the first pitch is a strike called. Next pitch, ground ball foul down the third base line. Bianculli quickly jumps ahead, 0-2 on the count. Two-strike delivery is high, 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Just up high. He thought about going for it, held his swing. Count is even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Foul back. Off the wall. Count remains 2-2. Strike three called at the knees. One down for Newton North. Then it brings up the left fielder, Luke Dietz. He's a left-handed batter. Ground ball, first pitch to second base. Bobble gets a throw. Hey, didn't make it. Error to Walsh, the second baseman. Brings up the first baseman, Dan Tabasco. Hits a fly ball to left over there, and making the play is Logan Keys. So there are two down now. Newton with a runner on first, and it brings up the shortstop, Miles Ooh. Miles is one of four captains for Newton North. Steps out of, gets timeout, steps out of the batter's box, steps back in. Bianculli looks for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ball down low. A 1-0 pitch. Strike, throw down to second. Got him. So Dent is thrown out, 2-6, ending the threat. For Newton North, they had no runs, no hits. There was one error, and nobody left on base. At the end of a half an inning of play, the score is Newton North 0. Walpole coming to the bat. Game time temperature 71 degrees, a balmy 71. Bit of a breeze coming in from right field. All right, Walsh, a lefty batter, takes a strike. Fitzgerald Lauer looks in for the sign. It's high and away, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, brings up the shortstop, Jake Preto, another left-handed batter for the orange and blue. Up high, ball 1. Ball 2 in the dirt. Goes all the way to the backstop. The 0-2-0 pitch, line shot right to the second baseman. Got good wood on it, but nailed it right to the second baseman. Oh, Ryan Huckabone. And for Walpole, bringing to the plate, center fielder Jason Finkelstein. Ball up high. The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2. Two and 0 the count to Finkelstein. Three and 0. Jason is a baseball commit to Babson College for next year. Strike called, looking the whole way. 3-1 the count to Finkelstein. A slow roller to second base, over to first, and the side is retired. Walpole, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of an inning of play, we are scoreless. First pitch is a strike on the outside part of the plate. A 1-strike pitch, lined into center, left field for a base hit. And it brings up the designated hitter, Daniel Human. Cully's pitch, strike called. Matt's 0-1 pitch, strike 2 called. The 0-2 pitch on its way. In the dirt, 1-2. high. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Being Cooley records his second strikeout of the game. One down. It brings up the third baseman, Sam Perrin. Pitch. Ball. Pitches swung on and missed. 1-1. Ball, 2 balls and a strike. Being Cooley looks in for the sign. Is 2-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Strike 3 called. Second time being Cooley's got a called third strike. Brings up the center fielder, Dominic Mariaca. Batting from the left side of the plate. 2 down now for Newton. Runner on first. Swing and a miss by Mallorca. Cooley looks in. Fouled off behind the third base side. 0-2 the count now. Strike 3 called at the knees. 3 straight Ks for being Cooley. For Newton, no runs. They had 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 man left on base. At the end of an inning and a half of play, we're still scoreless. All right, Kilroy steps into the batter's box. Fitzgerald Lara's first pitch is a strike. The 0-1 pitch on its way. Up high, a ball and a strike. One delivery. Ball outside, 2 balls and a strike to Kilroy. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Kilroy was Walpole's starting quarterback this past fall, leading the team to a 9-2 record. Down low, we have a full count, our first full count of the game. Fitzgerald Lara looks in, fouled straight back. Count remains full. Ball 4 inside. And it brings up the first baseman, Will Hendricks. Ground ball to third. Second for 1. It's over the head. E5. That was a tailor-made double play ball, and the Third baseman Sam Perrin's throw was high into the first base side of the bag, and his second baseman Ryan Huckabone couldn't handle it. Brings up designated hitter Lucas Langone. Runners for Walpole on first and second, nobody out. Bottom of the second inning. Drops down a bunt. It's a beauty. Throw to first. Out. Moves two runners over into scoring position for Walpole. Brings up the third baseman, Paul Whalen. Paul, another lefty. He gets hit by a pitch. And that'll load the bases for Walpole. And brings up the right fielder, Mike Corrigan. Yet another left-hander. The fifth lefty batter for Walpole so far. Out of the first 8 batters. He takes a strike. Ball, 1-1. Base is full for Walpole with 1 out. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. Fitzgerald Lara's pitch. Outside, 3 balls and a strike. He's got no place to put him. 3-1 the count. We'll see if he's got the green light or not. He does. It's a slow roll to second. It's can't get there in time. Bases, oh, that'll be an infield hit. And Walpole gets the first run of the game. And it brings up the number 9 hitter, left fielder Logan Keys. He takes a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Bases still loaded for Walpole. The 2-0 pitch. Fly ball to center field. Tagging up and coming home. Here's the throw home, and it is not in time. Sac fly for Keys. Gives him the RBI. It puts Walpole on top now, 2-0. And brings up the top of the order, Ryan Walsh. As the wind picks up a little bit here. Swing and fouled off. Strike 1. 2 down, 2 in for Walpole. Runners at first and second. There's a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes to Walsh. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But Walpole does come up with 2 runs. They had, let's see, Just one hit. There were two errors. No, one error. Yeah, one error and two left on base. At the end of 2 innings of play, Walpole leads 2-0. All right, leading off for Newton. Taking a ball down low is the catcher, Kyle Hurley. Swing and a miss. He goes after a high one. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Line shot. Fielded by the second baseman over to first. He gets him. A long run there by Walsh. Makes a nice play over to first. And it brings up the number 9 hitter, right fielder Mike Rogan. Cooley, his first pitch. It's a ball. The 1-0 pitch on its way. Strike called. Evens things off at a ball and a strike. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. Up high, 3-1. Tried to check his swing, couldn't. Gives us a full count. Being Cooley looks in. The pitch, foul back out of play. Once again, the payoff delivery on its way. Ball 4. First walk allowed by being Cooley. He's got 4 strikeouts. And it brings up the top of the order, Ryan Huckabone. Second baseman, he got caught looking. It's to open up the game. Strike 1 called. One out, runner on first for Newton North. Strike 2 called. The 2-strike pitch on its way. Fouled back right towards the Walpole Media Corporation broadcast team of Nick Piccirilli and yours truly. Count remains 0-2. Fly ball to left field. Keys is going back, draws a beat on it, puts it away for the out, for the ending, the 3rd inning. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's just the 2nd out. Getting ahead of myself here. 2 down now, brings up the left fielder, Luke Dietz. Dietz reached on an error his first time up and was caught stealing to end the initial frame. Foul back out of play. Strike one. A one strike pitch from Matt. It's foul back. 0-2 the count. The two-strike pitch on its way. All high. Another steal attempt. And he gets it this time. So Newton with a runner in scoring position. Their first runner to get to second base. A 1-2 pitch on its way. Slow roller up the middle for a base hit. Throw home is not going to make it in time. It gets away. E8 allows the runner to go. Walpole's second error of the inning. So it cuts the lead to 2-1 here. And it brings up the first baseman who takes strike one, Dan Tabascio. Fly ball, ground ball, base hit to right field. And Newton North ties the game up with a base hit to right field by Tambaskia. We're all deadlocked here, 2-2. With 2 outs now and a runner on first for Newton North. Brings up the shortstop, Miles Ooh. Fouled at the plate. Kilroy on it, throws to first in the dirt, but scooped up by Hendricks for the out. But Newton North comes back to tie the game, 2-2. The pair of runs on one hit. There was an error and one left. At the end of 2.5 innings of play, we're tied 2-2. First pitch to Preto is a ball. He hit the ball sharply right at the second baseman in the first inning for an out. Strike called, 1-1. Strike 2 called. Ball and 2 strikes to Preto. Up high, evens the count at 22. In the dirt, full count to the Walpole shortstop. Payoff pitch on its way. It's in the dirt, ball 4. That's the second pass allowed by Fitzgerald Lara. Brings up center fielder Jason Finkelstein. He grounded to second his first time up. Ground ball again to second. Flips the shot for one. Back to first. 6-4-3. 4-6-3 for the double play. And it brings up the catcher, Corey Kilroy. Two down, nobody on for Walpole here in the bottom of the third inning. Fitzgerald Lauer looks in for the sign, comes to the set, and the pitch. Up high, ball one. The 1-0 pitch, ball two, up over the head of Kilroy. The 2-0 delivery, strike on the outside part of the plate. 2-1. Pops it up. First baseman calling for it and puts it away for the third out of the inning. Walpole, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Through 3 innings, Walpole has 2 runs on 1 hit. They've made 2 errors and left 2 on base. For Newton North, they have 2 runs on 2 hits. They have committed 1 error and left 2 on base. Through 3 innings, Matt Bianculli has thrown 49 pitches, 34 for strikes. Let's see. Fitzgerald Lara has thrown 47 pitches, 24 for strikes. Yeoman Cade swinging his first time up. Takes a ball. The 1-0 pitch on its way. Fouled straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. A 1-2 delivery. Grounded to third. Nice hop. Long throw over to first. In time. 1 down. Brings up the third baseman, Sam Perrin. Perrin took a call, third strike his first time, takes a strike there. Up high, a ball. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss by Perrin. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Perrin goes down on strikes for the second time. And it brings up the center fielder, Dominic Mayoka. He took a called third strike, ending the second inning. Van Cooley's pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Van Cooley with 5 strikeouts now. Slow roller down the first base line. 2 strikes the count. Corey Kilroy goes out to talk to Matt Bianculli. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Gets past Kilroy. A ball and 2 strikes. One, 2. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to first. Hendricks fields it. Steps on the bag, and the side is retired. For Newton North, 3 up, 3 down. At the end of 3.5 innings of play, we are still tied 2-2. Hendricks reached on an error his first time up and came around to score Walpole's second run. Strike called. Ball down low, 1-1. Strike on the outside part of the plate, a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, gets away from the catcher, throws down to first, and Hendricks is out. That's the second strikeout for Fitzgerald, third strikeout for Fitzgerald Lara, and it brings up designated hitter Lucas Langone. He dropped down a beautiful sacrifice bunt. It's a ground ball to third. Booted over to first. He got him. 2 down for Walpole, and it brings up the third baseman, Paul Whalen. Paul was hit by a pitch. The first pitch that was thrown to him hit him in the foot. And at the time, I think that loaded the bases. Actually, no, it forced in. Yeah, it did load the bases. He takes a ball. Way outside, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch from Fitzgerald Lara. Outside, 3-0. We'll see if they give Paul the go-ahead here on a 3-0 count. Ball 4. So Walpole gets the runner, and it brings up the right fielder, Mike Corrigan. Corrigan beat out an infield hit his first time up that scored the first run of the game for Walpole. Line shot to the second baseman, up with it, over to first, and the side is retired. Walpole had no runs, there were no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Through 4, we're tied 2-2. Hurley comes up, he grounded to second his first time at the plate. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, strike two. Cooley's two-strike pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. That's the sixth strikeout for Cooley, and it brings up the right fielder, Mike Rogan. Rogan drew a walk, a full count walk his first time up, and scored Newton Knott's first run of the game. Looks at the ball down low. The 1-0 pitch, up high, 2-0. Cooley's pitch, strike call, 2 balls on the strike. Ball 3. Batter's count here. We'll see if he gets the green light with 1 out here in the 5th inning. Nobody on for the Tigers. He does, and he hits a fly ball to right field. An easy out. 2 down now, and it brings up the top of the order for Newton. Ryan Huckabone, 0 for 2. Fly to left and struck out. Foul back. Strike 1. Ball up high, 1-1. And Cooley's 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed the ball on 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Popped foul. It will go out of play. Count remains 1-2. Line shot right at third base. He grabs it for the out. Newton had no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Cooley is now retired 7 straight batters. Logan Keys knocked in Walpole's 2nd run of the game with a sacrifice fly to center, his first time up. Fouls it back out of play. Strike 1. Dang. Line shot to center field again. Finkelstein's there and puts it away for the out. 1 down. Brings up the top of the order. Second baseman Ryan Walsh. I'm sorry, that wasn't Finkelstein in center field. He's the Walpole center field. That was Dominic Mayorga. Ryan Walsh up at bat. Takes the ball down low. Ryan has fanned twice. Ball 2. 2-0. Strike called. 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 delivery by Fitzgerald Lara. Strike 2 called. 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And it brings up shortstop Jake Preto. Jake has walked and lined out to second. 2 outs for Walpole now in the bottom of the 5th inning of a 2-2 Bay State Conference interdivision game. Strike called. The 1 strike pitch. Strike 2 called. Ball in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes to the Walpole shortstop. Fouled back. Count remains 1-2. Ball just outside, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. That one just missed too. Full count to Preto. Ball 4. Preto gets a walk. That's the 2nd time he's gotten a freebie. And it brings up center fielder Jason Finkelstein. All right, Finkelstein is grounded to second twice, the 2nd of which was a 4-6-3 double play. There's a ball down low. Walpole with a runner on first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Fitzgerald Lara keeping Preto close at first base. Preto goes. There's the pitch. Yeah, the catcher doesn't even make the throw. Walpole with a runner in scoring position. Slow roller down to third. Third baseman fields it over to first. Got him. For Walpole, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base through 5. For Walpole, they've got 2 runs on just 1 hit. Right, through 5 for Fitzgerald Lara. He's thrown 74 pitches, 38 for strikes. Leading off for Newton North is the left fielder Luke Dietz. He takes a ball. Strike called. Dietz is 1 for 2. It's a fly ball to right field. Corrigan there and puts it away for the out. And it brings up the first baseman, Dan Tambaskia. First pitch is a strike called. Ball outside, 1-1 to the Tiger first baseman. Inside, nearly hit him. Ball 3. 3-1, the count to Demboskia. Fouls it back behind the Walpole dugout, giving us a full count. Payoff pitch on its way. Line shot to center field. Finkelstein going back for this and puts it away for the out. Well stroked, but right at Finkelstein. 2 outs, and it brings up the shortstop, Miles Ooh. Miles is 1 for 2. Singled in the second inning. Strike call to Ooh. Strike called at the knees. 0-2 the count to Ooh. Fouled off into the Newton dugout. Count remains 0-2. The 2-strike pitch on its way from being Cooley. Up high, ball, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Matt on its way. Up high, 22. Ball 3, we have a full count. Second straight batter with a full count off of being Cooley. Fouls it back. Being Cooley's payoff pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. 3 up, 3 down for Newton North in the 6th. Through 5.5 innings of play, we are still tied 2-2. 10 straight retired by being Cooley. For Walpole, in the bottom of the 6th inning, it will be the meat of the order. 4, 5, and 6. Corey Kilroy, Will Hendricks, and Lucas Langone. Kilroy is 0 for 1 officially. He scored a run when he walked back in the 2nd inning. He takes a ball. Strike, 1-1. Ground ball to third. Easy throw over to first. And there's 1 down. That brings up Will Hendricks. Will is 0 for 2. Reached on an error and scored Walpole's 2nd run back in the 2nd inning. Fly ball to left. Put away for the out. 2 down for Walpole in the 6th. under the plate. He is 0 for 2. 0 for 1 officially. It brought a sacrifice bunt down. He takes a strike. Strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Up high, a ball on 2 strikes. Langone steps out of the box, gets back in. Fitzgerald Lara comes in with it. 2-2. Line drive to left. That'll be in for a base hit. That's just Walpole's second hit of the game. Brings up the third baseman, Paul Whalen. Keeping Langone close at first base with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning of a tie game, 2-2. There's a ball outside to Whalen. Ball up high, 2-0. Strike. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, pickoff attempt almost thrown away. The 2-1 pitch. Fly down the left field line. It'll go out of play. Evens the count at 22. Ball loads the count at 3-2. Langone will be off with the pitch. Popped up to the infield. The first baseman calls it and puts it away for the out. Walpole had no runs, 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 left on base. We've played 6 innings and we are still deadlocked, 2-2. Cooley has thrown 93 pitches so far, 63 for strikes. He's got 7 strikeouts and 1 walk, allowed 2 runs on 2 hits. First pitch is a ground ball to short. Preto up with it. Long throw over to first. He got him. 1 down. Brings up the third baseman, Sam Perrin. The first pitch on its way is a strike. Swing and a miss, strike two. Perona struck out twice. Once called, once swinging. Takes a ball down low and inside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball to short right field. Corrigan coming in. He calls for it, puts it away. 2 down. And it brings up the center fielder, Dominic Mayorga. He is 0 for 2. First pitch is a bunt attempt, fouled back behind the backstop. Strike one. The 1-strike pitch. Nubber down the third baseline, foul. 0-2 the count. Van Coley on the pitch. Fly ball to left. Keys coming in on it. Puts it away for the out. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Matt Bianculli is now retired. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 straight Tigers. Okay, leading off for Walpole is the right fielder, Mike Corrigan. The first pitch to Corrigan is a ball outside. 1-0 pitch, ball 2. So quickly, Corrigan jumps ahead on the count, 2-0. Way high, 3 balls, no strike. That was all the way to the backstop on the fly. 3 balls, no strikes to Corrigan. Walpole's first batter here in the bottom of the 7th inning of a tie game. Ball 4, 4-pitch walk to Corrigan. And it brings up the left fielder, Logan Keys. Keys has flied twice to center field. Coach Costello calls timeout, talking with Keys and Corrigan. All right, they're done. Corrigan trotting out to first. Keys coming into the batter's box. Desmond Fitzgerald Lara getting ready to pitch here. The first pitch to Keys, he shows bunt, throw back over to first. Corrigan dives back in safely. Again, Corrigan back. Corrigan's off. The throw is in the dirt. He goes in standing up. Walpole's got the lead runner on scoring position with nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Two teams are tied 2-2. Pitch to Keys. He does drop down a bunt. It is foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Walpole with a runner on second. Nobody out here. Bottom of the 7th. Lara faked the throw to second, but there was nobody covering. It's a bunt. It's a beauty. Throws to first. He got him. Nice sacrifice bunt by Keys. Moves Corrigan over to third base. 90 feet away. And brings up the top of the order, Ryan Walsh. And Newton will bring in a new pitcher, Adi Arian. McNeil with a chance to win it here for Walpole. Pitch drops down a bunt. It's a beauty. Throw to the plate. No, not in time. And the Reds and the Walpole wins. 3-2. First pitch, a beautiful bunt down the first base side, and the throw home was not in time. So the Walpole comes off with a walk-off 3-2 victory over the Newton North Tigers. Let's see. 1 hit, 1 run, no errors, 1 left on base. So for the final tally here for Walpole, they had 3 runs on 3 hits. They made 2 errors and left 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on base. Winning pitcher Matt B. and Cooley goes the distance. He strikes out 7, walks 1. Through 101 pitches, 74 strikes. The losing pitcher, Desmond Fitzgerald Lara, he gave up 3 runs. He's charged with the 3 runs on 2 hits. And he struck out 5, walked 3. So Walpole improves to 9-7. Newton North drops to 7-8. So Walpole keeps their hopes alive for a good seeding in the MIAA Division I tournament. We would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School varsity baseball action. Once again, your final score from Eldracker Field, Walpole 3, Newton North 2.